It's a new year, and we outside. What's up, baby? How you doing?
Thank you for coming in. I really appreciate it.
You see my new Texans drip? Yeah, see, the team gave it to me personally after I represented the A show on the sideline of Monday Night Football. What you want to talk about?
It looks very good, by the way.
Yeah, for sure.
What I wanted to talk to you about was on our last show at Platinum, the flagship, you got pinned by Gino Medina. Now, I know that you currently don't have a match at Bases Loaded. So, let's work this. I can see it right now. AJ Francis versus Gino Medina at Bases Loaded, October 19th for the Glory Championship. Now that's money, money, money.
First of all, that's my line and it's copyrighted. Don't ever use it again. Second of all, this is why Ivory makes a way better GM than you.
Speaking of Ivory, you know, she really wasn't too happy the way House Money got involved between the cage match between you and Chandler Hopkins. So, she wanted me to inform you that it will be Josiah John the Rocket versus Chandler Hopkins at Glory 6, and you will be suspended.
You know what? I'm not shocked about that because y'all GMs like to get together and do dumb things all the time. So we're not worried about Chandler Hopkins.
That's without pay.
Nah, this is some bullshit.
Hold up.
How you gonna sit here and tell me I get suspended without pay? You're not even on the phone. You just picked it up. How you on the phone?
Yes. Yeah, no, I just informed him. Yeah, he took it exactly the way you thought.
Coming all the way live with H-Town Pride is the incredible spectacle and four-wheel drive. It's gonna be a rough ride, so button your coat. It's the road, don't you know, bro? This ain't no joke. You got 4 ring posts with 3 ring ropes. 2 battle for 1 win, and they going for broke. So if you don't know, let me dumb it down. It's the reality of wrestling. They the talk of the town.
You know, there's anybody that's going to contest Jay Knight from earlier being player 1, it is going to be this competitor here who is trying to climb up the ranks at the reality of wrestling. But tonight, she stands across the ring against a WWE ID talent, and quite frankly, one of the most impressive ID talents for that matter, Sammy.
Well, I don't care if you're player 1, player 2, player 8. I don't care how many people you have on your partner playing Smash Brothers Kirby. It's about getting the job done in the ring. And there's anybody that's the real deal, it's VertVixen's opponent here tonight at Grow Glory.
Now I do want to bring a bit of an emphasis on what you just said there, Sammy. For tonight's opponent here at Road Glory, that is because Zeta Steel actually is not designated to either Platinum or Glory. Her lawyer is actually talking to both executive managers to try and get her to land on the brand that will get her the best opportunities. So it's a treat in its own right that we have Zeta Steel here tonight on Glory.
It's always a treat every time Zeta Steel is on your screens, whether she's in your presence right now. I mean, it's intoxicating here to be with the real deal with Zeta Steel in the ring here at Road Glory.
Zeta Steel having captured a victory.
Oh, come on, Vert!
At Road Platinum, the last time we saw her in a fatal 4-way matchup, but tonight it is one-on-one, so she's only going to have to focus on VertVixen, and VertVixen is already taking it to the WWE ID prospect.
I don't appreciate Zeta Steel clearly giving VertVixen an opt-out of this matchup here tonight. I don't know if VertVixen lives in Ready Player 1 land, the Wizard land. Shout out to Fred Savage and Kerry Green. VertVixen better realize that this is the real life, and the real deal Zeta Steel is in the house here tonight.
Well, rumor has it that VertVixen is enjoying her time in Borderlands 4 as of late, as right now Zeta Steel taking her time on the outside, and VertVixen thinking of going, oh, look at that! using the apron to her advantage, and now Zeta still unloading.
Zeta still taking every advantage she can, so young in her career, but there's clearly a reason why she is one of the top WWE ID talents, taking every advantage she can.
Well, there's a reason she was the first one announced, the first one signed, and Zeta Steel is just taking the world by storm, having traveled to Malaysia, having traveled to Japan, making sure that her craft is at the top of her game as she's taking it to VertVixen right now.
I see what you did there, Kirby. Look, VertVixen has been a mainstay here in reality wrestling. I was so happy to have VertVixen back here at Road Glory, but I mean, this is another level. No pun intended, Kirby. Stepping in the ring with real deal Zeta Steel. Look at that!
Oh! Well, Zeta Steel having crossed paths with Monica Monroe over on Platinum for just a moment, and you've got to imagine that maybe Monica Monroe has her eyes on this matchup as well right now.
What is your obsession with Lady Bird, Kirby?
Cover here from Steel. 1, 2, almost gets her.
Don't worry about Monica Monroe. What you need to worry about is Zeta Steel here and now. This is real life. So this is the problem with all you people. You live on your phones. You live in virtual reality. That's what it's all about here. VR, all right? It's not VR. It's the real deal, and that's what Zeta Steel is all about.
Well, the reality of the situation right now is the fact that Zeta Steel is taking it to VertVixen in the center of the ring as Vert is drawing upon the energy here.
Look at that.
Like a mana potion from the Row Nation as Zeta Steel continues that sleeper hold.
You got to pay extra for those, Kirby. And Zeta Steel clearly bringing all of her game plan here tonight. She knows exactly the threat that VertVixen posed. And look at Vert not even dropping to a second knee here. Look at the tenacity of VertVixen.
Oh, VertVixen right into the corner. Takes over Zeta Steel into the center of the ring with that arm drag. And now VertVixen. Oh!
Oh, man.
T-bone suplex and VertVixen rolling through. And now from one corner to the other with a kick.
Not in the moneymaker. Come on now.
VertVixen could be just moments away.
Oh, God!
Connects with that Blue Thunder Bomb.
No!
The Red Ring of Death almost gets her the victory, but not if Zeta Steel has anything to say about it.
Whew. That was a great offensive flurry for VertVixen, but again, the real deal on display once again. Zeta Steel showing why she's one of the best in the business right now.
Oh, I think she's going for game over here, center of the ring, but Zeta Steel did her homework. Is now, shot to the midsection. And Steel, almost gets caught with a KO punch. Maybe a little bit lower than the chin that VertVixen go.
Look at Zeta Steel right there, taking advantage, going a little do-si-do. Tornado DDT.
Into the cover. Zeta Steel has put away VertVixen. No. Near fall for Zeta Steel here at Road Glory. You've got to imagine a win here could potentially put her in #1 contender status, but for which championship? The Glory Women's Championship or the regular Women's Championship?
Zeta Steel, free agent. She go anywhere she wants. No.
Cover. Zeta Steel almost gets caught.
Yes.
Another roll through.
Yes.
VertVixen. Center of the ring. The KO punch connects, but Zeta Steel still on her feet, Sammy.
Back and forth we go. No, Zeta Steel caught here.
Floats over from the game over, and now Zeta Steel with the unprettier cover, and the real deal wins it.
VertVixen goes for the game over, but this isn't a game. This is real life. This is the real deal. And if there's anybody that's more real deal, it's Zeta Steel.
Well, now the question is, Sammy, is Zeta Steel the #1 contender? And is Zeta Steel going to go to Platinum and challenge for the Women's Championship? Or will she remain here in Glory and challenge for Gigi Ray's Glory Women's Championship?
Get him, Rocky. Who do you think he is talking to me? No numbers, no metrics. This house money, bro. Let's do it. This house money, dog. This. Oh, hell no.
And where do you two guys think you're going?
You about to make some money. What you think you're doing?
Correct. You have a match tonight.
Yes, ma'am.
Incorrect that you have one. You don't have a match tonight. So tonight, you're backstage watching, Now that's money, money, money.
Nah, she funny. She don't do it.
Oh, she got jokes, huh?
Man, I got an agent. Don't you worry about it. I'm
Hey, boy, you know what? Hey, bro, I'm gonna be watching.
All right.
You got this. Ain't nothing but a house money thing, baby.
Welcome to another edition of Reality of Wrestling Glory, ladies and gentlemen. As I can tell you right now, Chandler Hopkins is coming here tonight with a purpose.
The young gun better keep his cool if he wants to get the job done here tonight at Road Glory.
You expect him to keep us cool after what House Money did to him at Summer of Champions, Sammy?
I honestly don't. I really don't think. I mean, we talk about a temper on this kid, Chandler Hopkins. He's got all the reason to be emotional. He's got to stay cool, though.
Josiah John coming out here to face Chandler Hopkins one-on-one. And I can tell you right now, I guarantee you, House Money is somewhere watching this match. Oh, come on! Chandler Hopkins not able to keep his cool. We called it, Sammy. Still feeling the effects of the Summer of Champions and wanting to make a statement here tonight at Glory.
Well, it's clear that Chandler Hopkins... Oh, my God! God, this match hasn't even started yet, I don't think.
No bell has been rung from referee MJ Bell.
Chandler Hopkins didn't get the job done against AJ Francis, and he's blaming it on Josiah John.
Wouldn't you, if Josiah John put your head on steel?
Look, Chandler Hopkins had an opportunity against AJ Francis, and Josiah John, who has made the apt decision to align himself with our Glory champion, and now he's getting assaulted by Chandler Hopkins.
Well, again, after the Summer of Champions, I think it's fair to say, because Chandler Hopkins was completely screwed in that steel cage matchup at the Summer of Champions, he could have walked in here today as the Glory champion, Sammy.
Look, that steel cage match shouldn't have even happened, all right? Chandler Hopkins had to pull strings to get that steel cage match against AJ Francis, and that was Chandler Hopkins' last shot. It's not my fault that Chandler Hopkins doesn't get another shot at the Glory title, and he's taking out on Josiah John.
And you see Josiah John there connecting with those right hands, not once but twice. That gives him the opening that he's needed against Chandler Hopkins.
Josiah taking the opening and seizing the moment. Ooh! As he's done over the last months. Talk about smart decisions.
Now, shot to that midsection right there, Sammy, as it looks like Chandler Hopkins was trying to get the upper hand once again, but Josiah John with a thumb to the eye. And now that knee to the face of Chandler Hopkins.
Look at Chandler Hopkins in a bad way. Josiah John dropping Chandler Hopkins like a bad habit. It's all about that money.
Cover here, 1, 2, but look at that, Josiah John's got the feet on the ropes. Good job by referee MJ Bell.
Better watch out, referee. Josiah John towering over everyone. The only thing towering more than Whoa.
Just roll through. Chandler Hopkins almost gets the victory out of nowhere. And now a shot to the face.
The only thing that looms taller than Josiah John is the potential and future of the Rocket Josiah. And he made the best decision of his life, aligning himself with House Money and AJ Francis.
Well, you know, Josiah has been walking around here like a new man as of late, Sammy. Have you been
Wouldn't
able
you?
to even talk to him?
Look, Josiah John has aligned himself with the longest ever reigning Reality Wrestling Glory champion, and AJ Francis, who clearly has got to have his eyes set on this matchup.
Well, that's only because there's been one Glory champion, Sammy.
Kirby with the details that no one wants to hear about as Josiah John looks to clean up the mess of Chandler Hopkins at the behest of our Glory champion.
Well, I speak the truth out here on commentary every single week, Sammy, as right now Josiah John is clearly taking it to Chandler Hopkins, and he seems completely out of his element thus far. Oh, but look at that, Hopkins, I appreciate it.
come on now. Great athleticism from Hopkins.
The young gun is starting to fire back here. And Josiah John seems to be taken out of his element. In this opening contest, into the cover here. 2. Oh, Hopkins almost gets the victory.
John Hopkins knew he didn't stand a chance against Josiah John with the upswing, the momentum, the house money in his hand. That's what Chandler had to jump in from the beginning. Now Chandler Hopkins going up top. Come on now. Oh, whoa!
Just like that, I said house money would be watching. And there's the executive decision, Quinn Winters. You gotta be kidding me here.
Another member of house money coming in to watch the back of Josiah John.
Oh, and a shot to Quinn Winters.
Winters is out, but wait, no, Josiah's poised.
And the sidekick misses. Chandler Hopkins firing back. And both of house money taken to the outside. And it looks like Hopkins wants to fight both of them right now.
I mean, I appreciate Hopkins wants to fight everybody. Winters getting in here.
But house money looks like they're reconvening here. Maybe trying to get a new strategy now that both of them are out here. As it looks like this match has been thrown out.
Well, I mean,
Referee MJ Bell using his powers here as the official to throw this match out. And Chandler Hopkins is not happy about it one bit as house money retreated.
House money making a statement. Clearly, Chandler Hopkins is so frustrated, but the house always wins on Road Glory.
Houston, Texas. For 4 decades, Walker, Texas Lawyer has represented the beautiful people of this beautiful city. But we know in this city, an accident can happen at any moment. Don't go against the insurance companies alone. They have their lawyers. You should have yours. If you've been injured in an accident, call Walker, Texas Lawyer today and put 4 decades of experience on your side. Visit WalkerTexasLawyer.com today.
Oh, hey, Erik. Erik, hey, what's up, man? How you doing? I wanted to thank you. This past week we spent training. Dude, I picked up so much. That thing you showed me, I'm gonna be using that. I hope you know that. I have to say it. It's stupid to say, but I'm such a big fan of you. I'm such a big fan of Brothers Lockhart, you and your brother. Dude, I tape studied that so much when I was coming up. I wanted to thank you. Seriously. It means a lot that you've been working with me. I feel like I'm part of the family. You know, thank you. Good luck in the match today.
You know what? Why don't you come out to the ring with me tonight for my match? You want to second me?
Sure.
All right, yeah, let's do it.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, man. See you out there.
Sam Holloway, you have a big matchup against Jasper Troy tonight. And, you know, he was hand-picked by Booker T on LFG. And there's rumor and speculation that at the PC during training, there's been some tension.
Stop. Forget the rumors and the tension. Yeah, Jasper Troy, I do have a problem with you because you walk around like you're the big dog. And that's a spot that Sam Holloway wants. And if I was on LFG, I have no doubt in my mind that Booker T would have picked me first. And I'm going to show everyone at Reality Wrestling, I'm going to show you, and I'm going to show everybody in the back exactly why.
Bro Nation, let's head back to ringside.
A man that calls himself the future, Will Austin, after an impressive performance in the King of the Summer Battle Royal, is now here to go one-on-one against the smoothest Erik Lockhart, Sammy.
Will Austin, I can appreciate the tenacity of this young man, but he definitely has not picked the smoothest of trails to try to make a name for himself here at Reality of Wrestling.
Erik Lockhart there.
I love it.
Reese Maddox by his side. After their conversation last week, maybe Reese Maddox is accompanying Erik Lockhart to give him a little bit of coaching tips on the outside, maybe help him in this matchup, or keep him on the straight and narrow.
Are you seriously saying that Reese Maddox is giving advice to Erik Lockhart? Look, Reese Maddox made the best
advice, I said tips.
Well, look, Reese Maddox has made the best decision of his young career by standing under the tutelage of Erik Lockhart. He's about to show young Reese exactly what you gotta do to move up to the top of the mountain here at Reality Wrestling.
Quick roll up.
And the first step is not working by the hour. Reese Maddox putting Will Austin on notice.
Well, you know that we've seen Reese Maddox win matches like that, specifically against Erik Lockhart as well. So there you go, Cece. I mean, maybe those are the tips that Reese Maddox could be passing along to Erik Lockhart. You never know.
Look, everybody,
maybe he's getting him back to what he was good at.
I'm not going to fall for your trap, Kirby. Look, Erik Lockhart, everybody has an off day. All right, Erik Lockhart, he was clearly thrown off his game. He was clearly still emotionally traumatized about the situation he had with Eli Knight. And now he's found it in his heart to look out for somebody else. That's what Erik Lockhart is all about. He's all about giving back. He gives back to this business. He gives back to Reality Wrestling. And right now, he's giving back to young Reese Maddox.
Oh, quick roll through here. Oh, look at that counter into a crucifix. But Will Austin able to get an advantageous position. What technique these two are showing. Whoa. Another pinfall attempt here. Erik Lockhart almost gets caught. Right now, these two technical giants are trying to make a difference for their records on Glory, with Reese Maddox at ringside.
Well, look, Will Austin is a great young talent. There's a reason why he's here on Road Glory. There's a reason Will Austin has climbed up the ranks at Reality of Wrestling, but don't compare Will Austin to Erik Lockhart. Erik Lockhart is one of a kind. There's nobody that looks like Erik Lockhart. There's nobody that sounds like Erik Lockhart. There's nobody that's accomplished what Lockhart has done here.
Here from Austin, and these two are just trading pinfall attempts after pinfall attempts, Sammy. Sorry to cut you off there.
And look, there's clearly, as Reese Maddox watches on, to see the master at work.
Well, you both men right here with the backpack slides. As now Erik Lockhart using the ropes to his advantage. Oh, look at that, going right after the arm of Will Austin. Those are the shortcuts that Erik Lockhart has begun taking over the last year, and you saw that look at Reese Maddox, almost as to say, this is what you need to do to get to the next level.
Look, Reese Maddox is a student of the game. We've heard him say that he grew up watching Erik Lockhart. Reese Maddox has studied Erik Lockhart before he even came to Reality of Wrestling. Now he's getting an up-close personal view of exactly what you gotta do to get the job done, and Erik Lockhart is providing that information in spades here tonight.
Well, Will Austin now has a
just like that
on his left arm there, as Erik Lockhart.
Look at that, so smooth. That's right, Kirby. Erik Lockhart, the smoothest.
You know,
trademark.
I tried to do that arm thing once, and then Erik Lockhart actually tried to tell me how to do it properly when I thought I was doing it right. As right there, he drops that right elbow right across the face. As you see, he's telling Reese Maddox to get close.
You see Erik Lockhart making sure that Reese is paying attention, because lessons are in session here tonight, Kirby. I mean, Erik Lockhart, always the professor of professional wrestling, always teaching lessons.
Well, teaching those lessons could potentially carry Reese Maddox to the same success that Erik Lockhart has seen here at the Reality of Wrestling. A former tag team champion and a former television champion in his own right, which now is known as the Glory Championship. Our champion still AJ Francis.
Look at that, Erik Lockhart feeling himself here.
And now this Erik Lockhart here going to the outside. Not something that we saw from Erik Lockhart a lot over his early parts of his career here at the Reality of Wrestling, as he's looking to potentially use the environment to his advantage. You see Reese right there saying this is not how you want to win.
Wait, what the hell? Erik Lockhart perfectly had Will Austin positioned to throw him into the barricade. I don't know if I like this, Kirby.
That's using a foreign object, not in the match. That's not what wrestling is about, Sammy. Are you kidding me?
Professional wrestling is about getting the job done. And if anybody knows how to do it, it's Erik Lockhart. And I don't know if I like this impression that Reese Maddox is clearly starting to have on Erik Lockhart.
He connected with that knee strike to the side of the head. Will Austin could be out into the cover. And Will Austin able to get that left hand on the ropes to get the rope break.
I don't like how it's affecting you either, Kirby. You came out here saying that Reese Maddox is out here to give tips to Erik Lockhart. Nobody, if there's anybody in the locker room that doesn't need tips, it's Erik Lockhart.
He's getting a different vantage point. Maybe he's seeing something from Will Austin that Erik Lockhart isn't seeing inside the ring. It's like a coach on the sidelines. You know, they see the game differently.
Look, I appreciate the great success that Erik Lockhart had previously here at Reality of Wrestling, but did it ever cross your mind, Kirby, that the reason why Erik didn't have even greater success is because he wasn't taking advantage of every moment as it counts? And that's, are we saying that's what Reese Maddox wants Erik Lockhart to do? He wants to go back in time?
Why wouldn't he? Erik Lockhart was one of the most beloved superstars here at the Reality of Wrestling, but right now Will Austin is trying to get to that status, connecting with those clotheslines to Erik.
Well, not to mention the fact that Erik Lockhart does not have the science, the tools, or the means to build a time machine. Goodbye, Huey Lewis in the news. Erik Lockhart's ready about the here and now, and he's trying to get the job done against Will Austin.
Twisting cross. No. Into the cover, and Austin has almost put away Lockhart. And you see Reese Maddox there on the outside, very impressed with that kick out from Erik Lockhart.
And that's the heart of a champion in Erik Lockhart.
And now both men taking a corner here, as this matchup is only our second matchup of the night.
And this would have been over if Erik Lockhart would have thrown Will Austin the barricade earlier.
And now Austin goes into the corner. Oh! Runs right into the post!
Good. There you go. Come on, Erik. Austin's down.
Oh, now referee Valen trying to keep Erik Lockhart away, giving Will Austin a little bit of time to recover after that shot on the shoulder.
Yeah, referee checking on Will. We're going to have a stoppage here.
Wait, what is Lockhart doing? What is he reaching for?
Whoa.
That's a steel chain. What the hell is Erik Lockhart doing?
You never know what you're going to find in Erik Lockhart's tights.
And look, the rope.
No.
1, 2, and just Will Austin gets the victory. After Erik Lockhart was trying to get a shortcut, he gets caught and loses another match. And look at Reese Maddox, he is disappointed in Erik Lockhart.
I'm disappointed in Erik Lockhart too. If it wasn't for Reese Maddox, you gotta believe he would have taken that foreign object way quicker and would have put this thing away. This is Reese Maddox's fault.
That's not how you win matches the right way, Sammy. That is how you take shortcuts. And Reese Maddox is trying to get Erik Lockhart to go back to doing things the right way.
Do you want to become a professional wrestler? Booker T's Reality of Wrestling training facility in Texas City, Texas is a 15,000 square foot facility with over 50 full-time students and wrestlers from around the world. Inside sits a 9,000 square foot venue set up for weekly shows where our students will showcase their skills in front of a live studio television audience. In the back, a full weight room complete with state-of-the-art equipment and personal trainers, along with a full staff and personnel running the day-to-day operations. Reality Wrestling provides everything you need to become a well-rounded professional wrestler, learning under the two-time WWE Hall of Famer, Booker T. Referees, ring announcers, and commentators. At Reality Wrestling, we just don't teach you how to be a professional wrestler, but how to be an elite sports entertainer. This is the Reality of Wrestling.
DSS was created in 1999, and we've made ourselves a one-stop shop. We have everything anybody would need in the scaffold business.
DSS can manufacture over 70,000 metric tons of material a year. We regularly inventory about 40 million pounds on the shelf, ready to go.
We stock every type of scaffolding there is here, from commercial scaffold to industrial scaffold to formworks to shoring.
We do a lot of OEM product for various customers, but we have the ability to manufacture, if you're talking about steel, stainless, aluminum, anything you want.
We can supply our customers on demand.
We can pull orders and load same day. It's not a problem. We make it happen.
We make the safest, highest quality, durable product at the most reasonable price possible.
this is quite frankly, in reference to Mass, the biggest match we will ever have for Road Glory, Sammy.
Look at this man just stepping over the top rope like it was nothing. There's the easy way, and there's the hard way, and I can't think of a harder way than going through Sam Holloway.
This main event is truly one of a kind. Not even here at Reality of Wrestling. This started at the WWE Performance Center over in Orlando. These two have had issues about the fact that the biggest person in the entire Performance Center. They actually exchanged words to where now we get to have the match here at Reality of Wrestling. And quite frankly, I hope that this ring was reinforced prior to this matchup, because this is two colossus clashing here at Glory.
Talk about the hits keep on coming. Sam Holloway towering over everybody here at the Walker Texas Lawyer Arena, but Jasper Troy going eye to eye with Sam Holloway.
Well, Jasper Troy is known as the Reaper. He won Season 1 of WWE LFG on A&E. Sam Holloway, known as the Hard Way, one of the signees for WWE ID, and this is the very first time that we're actually seeing ID versus LFG. And you saw that push to the face just enraged Jasper Troy.
Yeah, something's got to give here. Clearly tensions are mounting here in this one-on-one match with two of the biggest bosses in WWE right now. We got WWE ID Sam Holloway. You got Jasper Troy, not just from LFG, now in NXT, and you got to believe that rubs Sam Holloway the wrong way.
Well, just looking at this matchup so far, Sammy, I feel like I'm in Italy because I'm just seeing two bulls just run right at each other.
Look, Sam Holloway has made a name for himself as being the biggest man in every room he steps in, and I gotta believe that that does not rub him the right way to go toe-to-toe, eye for eye with a man the size of Jasper Troy.
Well, it's not often that we see Sam Holloway actually maybe look a little bit smaller than his opponent. Jasper Troy maybe has an inch on him, so Sam Holloway, for all intents and purposes, actually has to look up to Jasper Troy.
I tried to talk to Sam Holloway earlier tonight. I got a crick in my neck from doing so, but Sam Holloway was in no mood to talk to me or anybody else. We talked about the rumors these two are bumping heads at the WWE PC. When it occurred, I gotta believe that anybody, but Booker T does not put his stamp on anybody, and Booker T put his name on Jasper Troy. He was his hand-picked talent out of LFG, and that has rubbed everybody, I gotta believe, the wrong way, especially someone with the attitude of Sam Holloway.
Well, Jasper Troy has not been easy to take down. We've seen NXT,
my God.
Maybe Sam Holloway looking to do that right now after that drop kick. Jasper Troy almost off it. Oh, there he goes! He got slammed!
Big man!
The ring might be broken, and Sam Holloway was not able to get the victory.
Sam Holloway throwing all stops to the wind here. Not often you see a man his size leave his feet. Sam Holloway taking it to Jasper Troy here.
Well, ID versus LFG is tonight's main event here at Reality of Wrestling Glory. And quite the shocker here is Jasper Troy not only taking off his feet, but it looks like Sam Holloway is just having his way with Troy.
And the Road Fish is going to have his hands full this night here with Sam Holloway. I mean, we're lucky to even have him here on the Road Locker room, on the Road Locker and the Road roster. My God.
Cover here from Sam Holloway, 2. Oh, but Jasper able to get that shoulder up and continue this matchup.
It feels like every time Sam Holloway's in the building, he just trips me up. It trips everybody up. Let's talk about a presence from Sam Holloway.
Now, these two are pretty much damn near mirror images of each other, Sammy. How do you find a weakness in a colossus like these guys?
Look, I mean, when you're someone the size, the stature, the power game that both of these men possess, you come into this matchup with so much hubris, so much confidence. You got to believe that neither man's going to hold anything back. Who's got more to give here? How does both men go down?
Well, they definitely did not hold back on those clotheslines as both guys go down. Referee JT Stevens starting the count, as these two guys are struggling to get back up to their feet. It has not been that long, but these two are just throwing haymakers
This is no cruiserweight fight. This is two big heavyweights here going blow for blow, center of the ring.
It's like watching Ngannou fight Stipe Miocic for the first time. And Jasper Troy able to bulldoze through Holloway.
How many times have you ever seen Sam Holloway manhandled like this?
Absolutely 0 times.
Oh my God!
The athleticism of Holloway on display.
This is the sunset flip from Sam Holloway.
As both of these guys were former football players, so we know that they have athleticism in their bodies outside of professional wrestling. As Holloway, gets that hand free from Troy after Troy breaks it up. And now from the middle rope.
I don't like this.
What does Holloway have in mind?
Oh no!
He trips him over to the top turnbuckle. And now, just like that, the black hole slam! Jasper Troy has done it again! Jasper Troy is not a man to be trifled with. And we see it on NXT, we saw it on LFG, and tonight we saw it here at Glory.
If Jasper Troy is able to put away a man the size of Sam Holloway, my God, Jasper Troy, big upside.
Well, I can tell you right now, Sammy, after that showing and being able to put away Holloway in the way that he did, I sure hope that we see more Jasper Troy here at the Reality of Wrestling.